Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for more Age of Wonders 4 this week. I am recording this a day later than I usually do. I was busy on Saturday, but I am back recording this on Sunday now, so you may notice this episode coming out a day or two later than I usually put them out. Also, just a quick update for everybody. I am planning on being gone the weekend both before and after Christmas. So, yeah, no episodes will be recorded during that time. I'm taking some time off to just go spend with my family and kind of take a small vacation. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. But we're going to see how much progress we can make today. I'm hoping to be able to mostly wrap things up here. I feel like we've got yellow on the run. But before we get into today's episode and continuing our crusade across our unholy crusade across the land, let's talk about your feedback for this week. There's not a ton to go through because we're sort of at a point in the game where it's pretty obvious what I need to do next. It's pretty much just keep breaking stuff. But things I thought worth pointing out. The city ruins, this was pointed out by both Chris Lighthawk and Red Forest. City ruins actually prevent the placement of outposts. I didn't know this, although I'm surprised it didn't occur to me that that could be a thing. But yeah, that city ruins right there is why I couldn't build an outpost here where I wanted to. It was basically just kind of in the way. So I am going to pillage it, and I may come back down here later and put an outpost if my scout isn't busy putting outposts in other useful places. I think I'm going to try to get one up here. Maybe I can. I'll send the scout up there and start clearing those city ruins, and then try to figure out a spot to put one over there. There's a lot of good resources in that area. I was thinking maybe if I get I could get one on this mana node, or one here. Yeah, I think I see a way I could do this and get a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll send the scout up there. I'm actually going to just do that now. What I think I might actually do is just put the outpost on this tile here, because it'll reach more stuff. Yeah. So I may as well do that on this turn before I forget to. Can it? Oh yeah, that's, well, okay. Like I was literally just saying a minute ago, gotta clear the city ruins first. Okay, so we'll take care of that, and then we'll build some outposts around the magic resources and mana nodes up there. But thanks to Chris and Red Forest for pointing that out. Also from Chris Lighthawk, as far as hero upgrade choice options go, Zeal's a good one that I may have overlooked a bit, especially because of how well it pairs with Condemned. It just gives units a flat 2 damage bonus. Doesn't take anything away. It's not like some of the other elemental upgrades for like swordsman and stuff, where it like adds 2 of an elemental damage or takes away 1 physical. Zeal is just an upgrade that straight up gives you 2 more spirit damage. But it also, more importantly perhaps, pairs very well with Condemned, which I can do very easily and do a lot of. Basically, it's 4 spirit damage against any Condemned units. So yeah, that's a good one if I want to increase my hero's damage output. I don't know for sure what I'm going to give every hero moving forward, but I'll try to keep my eye on that one, as that is a pretty solid option for this build. Magecraft and Distant Evocation both work with the Dragon Breath attacks, or at least they should. I think the Distant Evocation probably does, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that Jormag would be able to use a breath attack a space away from where their mouth is, I guess. The breath attack, I have noticed Bram's Cloud in a Bottle does work that way, and he has Distant Evocation, which is a similar cone-based attack. So I would assume that it works on Jormag too. So I may pick that up at some point. But yeah, I kind of wanted to clarify that. The morale increase event reward choice, the one you get for like completing a quest, and you get a choice between a few different rewards. One of them is a morale upgrade. This also from Chris Lighthawk pointed this out. Apparently that lasts for 10 turns. The game's tooltip for that selection, when you can choose like a morale upgrade for your units, or gold or Imperium, or whatever the choices are, the morale upgrade option doesn't tell you that there's like a 10 turn limit on it. It really probably should. I feel like that's an oversight in the way that the menu options were written. It makes it sound like it's permanent because it doesn't say it has an end to it, but it technically does. And I think I did verify that at one point myself, because it actually adds like a buff to the unit that you can see in the unit's details menu. I believe it says that in there somewhere. So worth pointing that out. I used to think that was a permanent morale buff because it didn't specify that it wasn't, and if it was a permanent morale buff, then like why would you pick anything else? Permanent morale for like all of your units would be insane. Even as it is though, for 10 turns, that's still really, really good. That's 10 turns is a long time in this game. You can accomplish a lot in 10 turns. Also from Chris Lighthawk, the transmute resources removes all mana income from a city and gives 75% back as gold production and food. Basically, that one does work pretty much exactly the way that it's written. Removes all mana income from your city, which would be really, really bad for me. Don't want to use transmute resources here on Frost Citadel, but it would be handy. I could see it being handy if you have like a ton of mana and a lot of cities, and like you're trying to set up a new city and you want it to grow very fast. Having that extra production and food instead of mana could help like a new city grow faster. I think that's kind of like the intended use of it. It's a spell, to be clear. It's a spell that you can research. I think it's in the Tome of Transmutation. If anyone's confused what I'm talking about, that should be here. And it's this spell that I'm talking about here. So yeah, not good for me, but I could see its utility in other circumstances. Just not here, so we're going to pass that one up. And then finally from Seasand or Seasoned, retaliation and opportunity attacks are separate things. I believe that makes sense, given what I've seen in this game. The game does handle opportunity and retaliation attacks a little bit differently, but it was clarified to me, and I think it makes... The reason why it's confusing is that when a unit uses, for example, let's say a unit only has one retaliation attack option. They don't have any buffs, they don't have super growth or anything. If a unit moves past them, they will reach out and attack that unit, and that uses kind of like their retaliation. But if a unit attacks them, they can use that same retaliation on a retaliation attack. So basically, retaliation can be kind of two different things in this game, and it's really confusing because I feel like there should be a different word for it. You could think of if a unit gets hit and they take an attack, think of it as more of a counter attack. So if you say you have attacks of opportunity, attacks of counter attacking, and then you get one retaliation, which can be spent on either the opportunity attack or the counter attack. I think that's a little bit more clear way to put it, but it's like a unit that only has one retaliation can only do one opportunity attack or one retaliation attack, is the way the game kind of handles it. So they're two separate things, but they both kind of draw from the same resource pool in a sense. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of confusing, but once you wrap your mind around it, it makes it a little bit more sense. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. And aside from that, I think we can just carry on here. We got a lot of work to do, so let's see how much damage we can put on yellow before the end of this episode. And I'm actually going to check the time that I'm starting to record this so that I know when to wrap this one up. Would love it if I could speed run through the rest of this and finish yellow off in this episode. I actually really wanted to do that before leaving for the holidays. Just don't know if it's going to be possible. So we're here at the hero level up menu. Oh, she leveled up twice. All right. That's cool. I do definitely want her to have killing momentum. I think it's really nice with those big heavy hitter objects. I wanted to... I feel like I could get her a better hammer. Don't I have something called excessive force? I have so many dwarven hammers, it's absurd. Oh, the amount of heroes that have gotten crushed. Okay, well, I don't have the excessive force hammer. For some reason, I was thinking I did, but I'm probably bleeding multiplayer games together into that. By the way, I did play, just to shout out to the devs, I think there was a more recent Golem update where they did do some more multiplayer fixes, and I am noticing it to be better. I was able to play with 3 people last night. Actually, a game I've been playing with 3 different people, and we've made it like 45 turns in the game, and we only ever had like an out of sync issue happen like right at the beginning of the game, and we think that was actually on my friend's internet's fault. We think something may have hiccuped on their end, not necessarily with the game itself. But aside from that, we didn't have any crashes or out of syncs with 3 people, and we made it through like 45 turns, so that's promising. Maybe they actually did finally fix the multiplayer. I'm really, really hopeful. that you guys are having the same experience, because the multiplayer in this game, it really is a lot of fun. And honestly, that's most of what I do off camera. I don't normally play a lot of single player games. I usually play games with friends, or at least I want to. So it's nice when it does work. And I appreciate that if they finally did fix it. Okay, what else for this lady? So we got she's got the big hammer that punishes anything that gets too close because she has Sentinel. That's kind of her build. You know what? Yeah, we could go ahead and give her, we could give her Zeal. I do think Zeal is a little better on units that attack multiple times. Actually, maybe for that point, maybe I should give her something else. Can't do flame burst weapons because that's against my rules. Eagle Eye doesn't make sense. Cruel weaponry doesn't make sense. Adaptive armor. That one's okay. I think I could get something better though. I could do more crit chance. I actually do like crit chance a lot. It really hurts when you pair it with a big hammer. I think, and what's Bloodlust? The unit heals. Actually, Bloodlust pairs pretty well with killing momentum. I like that a lot. I'm going to take Bloodlust. I think that's kind of a good fit for her, especially with killing momentum. I also probably want to try to get her a better hammer. I think I could come up with something better. Let's hop in the item forge for a second and see what we can come up with for a hammer. Oh wait, we're still working on Bram's new magic orb, so we'll come back to that later. Okay, so Jormag down here has a pretty easy battle coming up. These guys are hanging out outside the walls. We're looking at a lot of scouts here, a couple tier 2s and like one tier 3. This battle should be a cinch. I'm just gonna move forward. Down here, you come here. Hey, get off the... There you go. Alright, so we're just going to kind of move this army into this. Safe battle, auto combat. This one should be a cakewalk. I would expect to not take too much damage from this. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. That Fury took a little more damage than I think was necessary there, but we're all good. Getting a lot of research from these two, which is quite encouraging. I'm going to add that Fury to this group, and I'm going to actually do a little heal there by just pillaging this. Wait, why can't... Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. I did that wrong. Jormag's group is now the one pillaging. Oops. Hang on. We got to split arm. I thought the farm was on the tile she was standing on, not the one Jormag's standing on. Okay, that's fine. What I can do is I can send her here. We can still start this siege. I'm going to send most of Jormag's troops with her for the moment. And send these weak ones over here for healing. There we go. I can never really keep Jormag's army in one stable formation. Alright, then you guys can initiate the siege. Start the siege, 6 turns. We can cut that down quite a bit. I'm going to do construct... Well, what are we up against? We got 60 to punch through. Would like to get it up to 20 at least. Probably can't get it any... 15 would be 4 turns, 20 would be 3. 2 turns you'd have to get 30. We won't get that, so we just basically just need to get it up to 20. We'll do onagers. I would love the Devastator Sphere, but I'm not going to get that. We could do Undermine Walls, and then I could do Break Battlements and Sabotage Support. That would get me to exactly 20. Yep, that looks good. So in 3 turns, we'll be able to knock that city out of commission. I've got a little situation developing down here with a bunch of knights moving up. I can't really get to them right now. These guys are low on movement, so we're going to wait and let them make their move. I've also got an extra Berserker and Inquisitor over here to kind of help deal with this. And we're just trying to get new war breeds out to the front line at this point. Flash Freeze is ready. I also want to go ahead and prepare Blizzard. I can even start preparing Burden of Guilt now and do even more damage, but I think Blizzard is better for the status resistance, just nullifying that massive amount of status resistance these people have. So we'll do that for now. But we can always throw in a Condemn or whatever it is if I want to. So, oh yeah, and then this Transmuter was trying to find her way down here. She's sort of gotten left behind a bit. Let's go this way. And this army is moving up to finish the job they started with this city up here long time ago. I'm going to send them along the road as quickly as I can. Take the tower. And just end their turn there. They are good. Alright, you guys wait. You wait. You wait. And you wait. Oh wait, actually, there is something I noticed in here that I could do slightly better. That Inquisitor could use a little bit of health, and this Transmuter doesn't need it, so I'm going to swap their places. Yeah, take you out, put you here, and get this guy in to get a little bit more health for that pillage right there. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do the stone wall upgrades on all these new outposts. Hero level up. Bram needs more warfare skills to unlock Zeal, but it actually would be pretty good for him. Because I think, yeah, base attacks, and he's going to have a much better base attack soon. Maybe it's time to get Bram some non-magic upgrades. I was giving him some army leader upgrades. He's level 19. How many more would I need to get Zeal? Learn one more warfare skill to unlock. So I could get one warfare skill and then I could get Zeal on Bram. What do I want? Archery only benefits physical ranged attacks. Frost weapons doesn't work. Sundering strikes could be useful. Sprint, fighting, bloodlust could be useful. I think, actually, there's another thing I wanted to look at. I think Bram could use a better mount. Yeah, I think I would rather have put him on a unicorn than the flying wyvern thing, because I like being able to phase. I'm going to do that. And then we'll go back to this menu. I don't know. Probably Sprint or Sundering. One of the two. I guess I'll do Sundering because it doesn't really help Bram, but it helps a lot of my other units. And it is a repeating attack, so... Oh wait, no, that's physical ranged attacks only. Some of you were probably yelling at your screens there. Okay, so we can't do Sundering Strikes, not Frost Weapons, not Fighting. It's basically Bloodlust or Sprint. For Bram, probably Bloodlust. He's more of a caster, so Sprint I don't think is quite as useful on ranged attackers. So I'm just going to take Bloodlust. Because Strengthened, I believe, improves... Yeah, that's just more straight-up damage. Yeah, why not? I'm basically doing this just to get Zeal. Because that affects base attacks. And that would make Bram deal a lot more damage output. Lots of level ups on the last turn. Holy smokes. Okay, this lady leveled up as well. She's a melee attacker. This is a good one to put Zeal on, I think. She's a good damage. She does a lot of damage output. Yeah, I think Zeal is a good choice for her. Flash Freeze is ready. We were already casting something else. Spell ready to launch. Familiar with that. Collected more remains. Worth looking. Would like to, like I said, keeping an eye out for a better hammer. Although I kind of don't think I'm gonna find it at this point. I did notice she had that orb item. That's pretty good. Oh, you're in my prison. You know what that means. Goodbye. She did have a seeing orb item that I might want to get here. Yeah. Because I don't think Bram has anything like that. That was actually maybe the one advantage of leaving Bram on a flying mount. Maybe I'll put him back on one. Because I would kind of like to give him a seeing orb We don't really need the Wand of Lightning Strikes, I don't think. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go back into the hero overview. Find the one in the crypt. She should be at the bottom. I think it was this frog lady. Inspect. No, it wasn't her. Where was it? Maybe it was her, I think. Yeah, I think it was her. Yeah, she's got that Orb of Seeing. I kind of want that, so I'm going to... Actually, I bet I have extras of those. Hang on. I probably have extras of those already. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to confirm that, and then I actually am going to put Bram on a different flying mount. I can't put him back on his Bone Wyver, so we'll just put him on an Eagle. And he now has a bunch of extra vision range, so he can help keep an eye out for things coming at a bigger distance. I think intel right now is a little more important, and it'll become even more important once I'm underground looking for their capital. Although I do have enough Imperium that I can, at this point, unlock this final Spying Shadows upgrade, which would reveal the rest of the map. And I am probably going to use that, but I'm going to wait until I actually I'm probably going to wait until Seat Above All has been pillaged. Because right now I already have targets to hit, so I'm not gonna leave Seat Above All standing right when it's on my borders before running underground and looking for their capital. I want to siege that. Okay, more war parties, don't really care, and we can end the turn. Hopefully Yellow doesn't have another big enough army to do a quick counterattack on Bram's group here, because they were pretty beat up. I think if I could siege the farm. Oh, no, wait, I actually don't think I can siege the farm now, because I've already occupied the city. I think I was only able to do it to the quarry because I started the siege beforehand. Was I the one who initially... No, I didn't build this outpost in the first place. I remember Bram being out here. It feels like forever ago. Oh, wow, it's already... Okay, we've already cycled around to my turn. I thought I was still waiting. Well, that's a good sign. That went real fast. Okay, outpost has produced... You know what, I'll throw a watchtower down here. Just to keep an eye on this. This is quite an important upgrade for me, that Lost Queen's Crypt. Okay, kind of closing in on these guys here. Good stuff. We'll just go marching right up to the city. We're back. Okay, Jormag's army healed up. Now I'm gonna get Jormag's proper army back to them. So that means moving her here, I think. Yep. Moving the people that are with Jormag here, and moving Jormag himself right there. Okay. And then actually I need you down here. You know what? We're gonna ditch this archer. You can go in with that group, although I don't think it doesn't seem like you can quite reach. So we'll move we'll move this one out and make room for you here. There we go. The more tier 4 units we can fit down here, the better. This archer can just go back and play base defense. Alright, as for you guys, I think I'm going to pillage that, I'm going to check to see if I can pillage the farm. I don't think I can, but these guys out here. Yeah, this army took such a massive beating. Yeah, see, now I can't pillage the farm. Which seems a little silly. I'm raising the city, so why can't I pillage the farm? Like, I don't really like that. That doesn't make sense to me. All right. Well, we'll move. Just move back into formation then. I just need to make sure they don't get to. I should be fine here, I think. Actually, I can even get a Warbreed out here now, I think. Maybe not quite. I'm gonna hold ground here and build up a stash of Warbreeds in this city. Bram will hold ground over here for now. I guess just like that. There is an upgrade in Materium that I would really like to get, and it's this one. Your units regenerate more hit points for 2 movement points they have remaining at the end of their turn, but I won't get that for another 13 turns. That's one of my favorite Empire upgrades. Very good for keeping your army healthy for a long time. Okay, these guys just came in and took that Clawmark Cave. I don't really want them sitting here, so I'm going to go deal with them. This is a battle that I got a feeling my units are going to kind of fail at. But whatever. If a couple lightweights die, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, they actually all survived. I kind of figured they would just throw a bunch of white witches right up to a whole bunch of knights. Maybe I got lucky with some freezes. I don't know. In any case, let's move you guys back. Why don't you sit on that cave entrance for a minute there? I'll move everybody back into my borders for healing. Although, I guess technically that was within my borders. And then, I gotta find a way to get this Warbreed out to... You know what? I could do this. If I move Bram's army back over here, this would also prevent them from replanting their farms, which they're currently trying to do. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So Bram's army can move back here. We're going to leave this city just kind of burning for now. I'm going to get this army over here. Actually want to move... I'm going to move her onto this tile. I think her whole army can reach that tile, actually. Yeah, do that. We'll stop them from rebuilding. Is there anyone I could... Oh, yeah, I need to drop this Sunderer. Okay, on the next turn, I'll drop the Sunderer and replace with a Warbreed. I've already got even more Warbreeds on the way. Do these guys have a base movement that's faster than... No, their base movement's same as Berserker. Okay. Alright, you can wait there. I want to clean this up. Then you can go back down by the time that one's done. You can build an outpost down here. Don't need to cast anything else right now, I don't think. No, not really. Maybe the Wayfinder enchantment would be handy for my scouts. I guess I could do that. Let the scout move around a little faster. Bram's Orb of Pain is done. Okay. I'm going to close that, and we're going to switch that out on Bram right away, before I forget. There we go. That is a significant improvement. Excuse me. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Okay. Managed to stifle it. So we're going up to 21 damage with also Wet, which will further increase the electrical damage output, and Frenzy and Condemned over what I think was just 13. Yeah, this is almost doubling his damage output. Not quite. Actually, it probably is doubling his damage output if Wet triggers, because that's going to make the enemy more weak to electric attacks. So, yes, Bram is in very good shape now to do some serious damage. Let's hop back into the item forge, see if we can't come up with some sort of a big heavy-hitting weapon for our Sentinel Hammer hero. I think these are all the big heavy hitters. Let's do a cool sword. Kind of want to make a cool sword. Alright. So, what can we do with this? I'm going to leave it as the physical damage variant for now. And I'm only going to look at what I can get. I'm not going to worry about collecting new types of magic resources at this phase in the game. This is a retaliation attack, but she actually retaliates first. So, because, yeah, that actually would be a damage bonus on retaliation attacks. Would actually be pretty good for her, I think. Frenzy is also pretty good. A little better on multi-hit heroes, but still pretty solid. Inflict the slow, distracted, wet. Is there anything I can get over here? Provoke? Probably not something I would use very often. Although, paired with the other... Actually, that paired with Retaliator, that's not bad at all. Would like to get an extra retaliation, but I think I need haste berries for that. Like more haste berries. Yeah. Requires 2 haste berries. I only have 1. We'll just probably do Frenzy. It's just generally pretty good. The 20% crit chance is also pretty good. Maybe we'll throw that on there. This is a tier 4 item now. So I can provoke units into attacking me. I do more damage on a retaliation strike. I also knock them away from me when they hit because of... hang on a second. I need to close this and check something. That is a hero, her special hero ability, right? I want to make sure I'm not getting her mixed up with... Panache. No, her attacks can apply taunted, so I don't actually need provoke. Where is she getting that knockback effect from? Is that... pushback. Where is she getting pushback from? Is that from this hammer? Does the Dwarven Hammer just give you pushback? Am I just crazy? It's telling me all her upgrades that apply to it. You know, I think that is coming from the Dwarven Hammer. I think the Dwarven Hammer is what pushes back units, so... On that note, I actually don't really want to make a new item for her. I think I was reading that incorrectly. So she actually can taunt units simply by hitting them. Okay, never mind then. We have somebody new. Let's get them out of the prison. We keep a very clean prison around here. Very tidy. Okay. Daffodil cast Burden of Guilt on me. Don't really care. We're just gonna shake that off and move on. Okay, end turn. Try to get through these turns a little quicker here. More units coming up from the underground. Shaky foundations. I could get... I don't know that I want this. During the siege of AS, led by Scouts return with exciting news. What is this? Where is EOS? I don't know where that is. Okay, so we're sieging their wall. Oh, that's probably what Jormag's sieging. Sure. I don't think this makes a difference. But it does block their production for a turn. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's down here. It doesn't really change anything, but... It does give them a slight disadvantage. I really want Bram's army to get back in here and heal faster, so... I think I'm just going to regroup in my borders momentarily. Also, what I want to do is get... so you guys are pretty much full health. The rest of these guys are. I'll probably just pull everyone back into my borders here for a second. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Let's spread out those war breeds. Get some there, get some there. I'm going to get the transmuters. And we're going to get one healer. Actually, I want one healer with Bram. Bram can drop one of those Inquisitors that's with him, and actually he can drop 2 of them, and I'll give him a healer and a berserker, like that. There, now they can properly heal up. Hopefully they don't save Dawn Song on this turn. I just need Bram's army to patch up a little bit before moving on to Seat Above All. I can definitely drop this Sunderer. Don't need them. And I'm sure there's one other unit in here I can drop. These armies are looking solid, though. Like, really, really solid. So, and I already know I still want a healer with everybody. So, I probably don't really have... I'll probably drop another Berserker to make room for a Warbreed, I think is what I will do. There's really... I'm kind of running out of room here for honestly, for good units. It's a good problem to have. Okay, so we got a Warbreed there. I want that guy there. I want you and a couple Transmuters and probably an Inquisitor here. And then as for the last army, we got Shaman. I'll take 2 Inquisitors. I'll take 2 Berserkers. Actually, I want all the Transmuters I can get. So we're kind of just down a Berserker. Maybe I can drop one that's more injured, like this guy. Drop him out so he can sit back here and heal in friendly territory. That way this army can all ship right back out on the next turn. They'll be fully healed. That works. That seems like a pretty good group. I actually think I have more Transmuters than I really need. So I don't think... Yeah, I don't need to build any more Transmuters. I have a lot. I actually probably could ditch one. Do I have a Berserker here that is in good shape? Okay, you. I'm going to send one more Transmuter down south. I think I've got a little bit too many in this army, actually. Because I got 3 there, I got 1 in that group, I got 2 in that group. So I have a total of 6. I think Jormag's army could actually use another one. More than this army could. So yeah, I'm gonna replace them with this Berserker here. And then on the next turn, they can all head back into battle. There we go. I like that balance a little bit better. You can head back. You guys should all probably get in the fortified walls. Yeah. Go here. Actually, I think I kind of wanted them out there. I'll send them up through my territory, though. Yeah, change of plan. Have them go this way. Or they could hang out. Yeah, they could hang out at that. I'll have them hang out in this outpost so they can be flexible and get to either spot quickly. Okay, those guys have to wait for a turn. I'll send these guys over here. That looks fine. It's a little bit of a mess. Kind of always chaos, but that's okay. All right, now I can actually put a an outpost here where I wanted to. And then another one here. So let's do that. And we can begin the siege. So many knights. All right. It's 12 turns. Jeez. These guys will be here for a while. All right. Add siege projects. We got 120. If I can get it up to 20, that'll cut that in half. Ooh, Devastator Spheres is done. Yeah, let's do that. We can really cut this down. I could probably get this up to 30. Yeah, let's just do everything. Headlong Assault. Oh, maybe I can't quite get it to 30. I can get it close. Let's construct onagers. Let's undermine the walls. That's 5 turns that I can get it down to. let's take out the Headlong Assault and see if it's still 5 turns with, say, Break Battlements or maybe Sabotage Support. 5 turns. Let's just do that. Alright, that's not too bad for a city with 120 defense. And we gotta get our other friends down here. Devastator Spheres is going to be handy. Okay, Adaptive Armor, Unit Enchantment, giving bolstered resistance and status protection. I think that that's something that I can use, as far as I know. Sustain non-physical damage again. This actually would be really good for me. Yeah, that doesn't violate any of the rules in my little self-imposed challenge here, so I think I'm good. That outpost is all done. I'm not going to worry about a tower in both of those. I just want one in one of them. This one will go ahead and get the stone walls. And let's, you know, scry enemy might be kind of fun here. If I could spot an enemy. There's some movement over here. They might try to take that city. Actually, those are probably units from a different city coming up to pick a fight with me. I bet they're not going to bother going after Dawn Song. Okay. Yeah, Dawn Song will be broken in 1 turn. I'm going to go back out to these farm ruins. Okay, new city-state that I have met. Actually, I'm not going to go to the farm ruins. We're going to go straight after Seat Above All. It's time. Hello. Now, I'm going to do something here that I have not done before. I want to use Scry Enemy. And I want to see if these guys maybe run off or retreat or go anywhere that reveals more information to me.
Uh-huh.
I should have probably pillaged the Tithe Collector while I was standing on it here. There, they can do it. Alright, this should also prevent them from trying to run down and stop that process. I'm gonna leave these guys here. Want to move this group back and have this group come over to the middle. Okay. They move the Inquisitor with them. Just try to get a halfway decent army cobbled together in this group with the Inquisitor and the Berserker. Maybe we'll give them a couple White Witches and drop the Sunderer. Something like that. Alright, then I'm going to put them all on guard. They stop bothering me unless I need them. And I'm going to have this guy wait in this outpost here. He's going to replace Berserkers in Bram's army as he can, but for now, I'm just going to let them pile up there for a minute. And we got more on the way. Just what I like to see. I'm creating units very, very quickly here. Okay, what's next for the old capital city? Bearing in mind that I do have Perfectionist Artisans, so every time I finish a building... You know what, let's get the Tower of True Sight. Actually, no, let's get the Apex for the Wizard Tower. I've got the mana for it now, and I haven't always had that, so... Let's get that extra Imperium. So I can keep affording all these Tier 4 units. want to worry about the rally of Lieges. Okay, Eos is ready to be sieged. And let's do that with Jormag's army. Should be able to get through this just fine. Oh yeah, barely even took any damage. Jormag's army just not even breaking a sweat over here anymore. Okay, we have to make sure to actually do the raise. And I actually don't even need to stop to heal or even really think about it much. We can just carry right on into Yellow's land. Should be able to initiate a siege of Shine Spire on the next turn. And then from there, time to see what's in that underground cave entrance. Her remains been collected. I'm sure there's probably nothing worthwhile in there. Nope. And we end the turn here. So now Yellow's got 2 cities, both of which will be sieged on the next turn. There's a decent-sized army that just popped up down there. This is not a decent-sized army. Auto this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll just have whatever army took the biggest beating there. Oh, they already have pretty much healed up. I think it was this army, and they just sieged they just finished sieging the Tithe Collector, so they basically just immediately healed all the health they lost. Okay, so what do we have over here? We've got, oh, they got some Shrines of Smiting in the field now. Now things are getting a little bit more interesting. I think it's too little too late. They do have a lot of Tyrant Knights, more Shrines of Smiting. Okay, that actually is a decently scary army. I think it might be time to drop some nasty spells on it. So they're probably all in the same province. This group is not. That's unfortunate. And neither is this group, actually. It's just these 2. Well, I'll drop a Flash Freeze on this province here. And I'll drop a Blizzard on those guys. Yeah. Alright, we'll do this. Oh, spell is blocked by Spelljammer, I see. Okay. Well, there are other things I can do. They have a Sanctuary back here. That's what I need to break in order to be able to do that. So that'll prevent, like, these big province spells. But I am pretty sure I can still use Blizzard, right? Nope, can't do that either. Okay. This actually is probably the last biggest army that Yellow has, I'm guessing. And it's scary enough to give me some pause. Although I do think that I would handle it. I would probably take some losses. Knowing that in advance, though, just means I can start sending reinforcements that way to make up for any units that go down. Including, probably I'll send this whole stack here. Leave the archers back. Really, any tier 1s can stay back. This Warbreed can go down that way, though. Yeah, I'll just get more backup to come down as quickly as possible, but I'm not going to slow down the siege on account of all that. I think that's stuff that I can handle. I've got a lot of good units down here. Alright. We're proceeding with the siege. Actually get them up on the mountain there. Yeah, that'll fit. Okay. Let's get those Devastator Spheres in here. Let's get, this is another 120. So I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do Headlong Assault, if I can avoid it. I'm gonna do Onagers and Undermine Walls. That gets me up to 25. That's a 5-turn siege. The Headlong Assault does make it exactly 30 for a 4-turn siege. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. Okay, and then Bram's army. I see no reason to have you guys change what you're doing. So carry on and break some stuff. This one's only 60 defense, so we can siege this one down real quick. Those Devastator spheres are incredible. That's 3 turns. I could get that probably down to 2. Yeah, construct onagers, undermine walls, and yeah, we'll do a Headlong Assault here to get that down to 2 turns. Spending a lot of money on siege, but I'm making enough to make up for it, so I guess it's all good. We're gonna add a mine to this city, add walls, and have you run over here, and I think it's that tile that I want to put an outpost on. Yes. Oh wait, I can't. Oh crap, I can't put one there. Never mind. Oops. I could put one over here and then connect the mine that way. Yeah, I'll do that. And just keep making war breeds. Honestly, that's probably all I'm going to make for the rest of the game. Unless my transmuters start getting killed off, but I think I have enough of them. I still want most of my army to be hitting melee. It's what we're good at. I don't need any of that, and I think I can end my turn. Now, it's possible yellow hits me pretty hard here, but I believe this is their last... This looks to me like their last big mounting defense. Although, I underestimated purple on that note, so... Nope, this is gonna be a big fight. Okay, low risk battle, that's a lot of tier 4s and a lot of tier 5s. But I've got very highly promoted units. I guess they do too. Let's do the auto. The game's giving me the slight edge here, which is surprising considering the number of tier 4s. Maybe Jormeg is just that powerful. Let's try auto combat. If this is even kind of a decent outcome, I'll probably take it. I don't mind losing a few units. I just don't want to lose that many. Holy crap. Okay. At least I did kill everything that was in there, but that's a little too much to replace. We're going to retry that. If there is a battle that I need to fight manually this episode, it's probably this one. Okay, so I'm defender. I go first. Jormeg looks so cool now. What side do I want to hit first? I need to hit wherever most of those Shrines of Smiting are is where I want to be. And it looks like they're more up towards that left side. You don't want to leave those things at range, able to just spam attacks at you, so that's where I'm going to go. I do need to check the range of their attacks. 4, and Divine Vengeance is 6. And that's a 2 hex radius. It's a lot of damage. Alright. I want to spread everybody out. Unless it's a guy who can provide some defense for people. The Shrines of Smiting's AoE is a little too big even for these guys to really avoid. I bet that giant will summon a tower instead of attacking this guy, so I'm gonna go like that. I'm kind of just gonna full-on charge. Just need to stay, I do want to stay out of range of those Tyrant Knights on the side. Okay. Something like that. Don't like Awakened Shrines of Smiting. We don't need that. I don't like Awakened everything, honestly. I hate fighting high culture. Okay, they're using some of their Shrine of Smiting attacks. And they made their big move in the center here. Alright. This isn't terrible. I took some damage up here, but that's to be expected. I can't really rely on status effects for this fight. I think the first thing to do is to decide what to do with this army over here. Now, what's the range on that Petrify? The odds of it succeeding are not great. Like, it's not bad against that guy, I guess. Not terrible against the Giant either. But I would rather wait until that unit can hit more all at once. So, for now, I'll just move them up. This guy is a melee charge attacker. I think what I will do is try to get into his face before he has a chance to get into mine. Same with this guy. Alright. Let's move this guy here. Actually, move this guy here. I'm gonna have this person drop a healing on those two. Then you can go here and just... Oh wait, I don't want to attack that guy. Not unless I could break his retaliation. Oh man, I wish that Berserker could move just a little bit further. Alright, maybe I want to go after the Giant and just let him hit something. While I focus on the Giant. Actually, why don't you see if you can get a lucky stun on that Giant? I did, alright. That opens up some options. I still think I'm gonna go take a chunk out of this guy, though. But he can go freely pick on the Giant now. I would like you, I think, to hit an AoE in there. Probably should have used Jormag's breath attack first for that, though. Let's see what Jormag's army can do down here. Got you. You can summon an elemental. I'm gonna do that now, just to get something in the way, and it's the most useless one for me. I need melee elementals. Alright, what I can do is, I can use Explosive Phase, like here. Whatever. Jormag's going to end up... I don't really want to set them on fire because I'm going to make them... I'm going to use Cloud in a Bottle here in a second. What angle do I need for this? It's not a bad one. Okay, they all resisted frozen. Alright, then we need to just be reckless with our units here. I'm going to move this guy up here and do an explosive phase to here and just try to distract. And now it's more about protecting Jormag because there's way too many Tyrant Knights that can hit them. Although, hang on. That guy's slowed. Why is it acting like these guys can't move? It's acting like if I click on him, he has no path to get to Jor. Oh, he's stunned. Okay, some of them got stunned. I didn't notice that. Okay, those two are stunned. He's not. They're not, and they are not. So the Eagles are all still good to carry on. But Jormag themselves is okay. Or, I mean, Jormag should be okay. I do still need some protection for Jormag up there, but... Ooh, but this set up a decent... Oh, man, a little too far away for that to work. Okay. I need one of those just a smidge closer. I'm going to try this. Okay, they resisted the Petrify. Shouldn't be surprised. I'm just going to try to get in their face with the Inquisitors. Just start doing damage. And basically just block Jormag in here. I can heal this group here, including Jormag, which seems like a pretty safe bet. I can also have these guys go take a chunk out of that Tyrant Knight, which I'm going to do. Anytime I can dish out a lot of damage with these Berserkers, I'll take it. And I want you here. Hopefully you can drop a nice sundering hit on some people. Actually, I should be using them more intentionally to sunder enemy defense, not try to inflict status effects. I want this guy to sort of defend in that area. And then I have my own Eagle Rider that can probably go after the Giant or harass this stuff. I'm actually going to have this Eagle Rider go here and stun defense. I can still cast Mass Condemnation. Should have done that earlier over there. Guess I still can. It's not the worst thing to hit 3 Tyrant Knights with it. And that Inquisitor, I prefer to remain on defense, I think. I would really like to sunder that person's defense. Okay, I'll take that. And end the turn. I'm expecting this turn to hurt. There goes one Inquisitor. Gotta get to those shrines back there. Okay, lost one Inquisitor. Honestly, I think that could have been worse, so I'll take it. And I can actually get him back if I remember where he went down. He was the one that was standing right there, okay. Although right now I think there's better things that I could be doing, so I actually would really love to sunder defense a bunch of times on that Eagle, so that this Inquisitor can actually kill it. I need to get units on those shrines. Do have... Oh, hang on. This guy's vulnerable to being frozen, I think? No, well, it's not a very good odds. I'll drop this right here. Condemn him and see if I can stun him again. Oh, I should have dropped it up there. That would have been better. because he's actually turned around. I can flank him freely on this turn. I'm going to drop that there and see if... Okay, I stunned a guy. That didn't really matter. That guy's got first strike. Ugh, gross. Alright, let me see if I can... I think I might be able to kill an Eagle Rider and get through to that shrine. I may need to get a little aggressive with Jormag to pull this off. Basically, I need this guy to die. That kind of works. I need you to go harass this thing. Also, that guy I shouldn't sleep on. He could mind control somebody. That would be bad. Right, I want you to attack that Shrine of Smiting just to prevent it from doing anything. And actually, you could do the same. Guard them. I'll take free flank hits on this giant if I can get him. Kind of need to get this guy off of that unit. Right now she's in danger, but I think I can... No, I actually can't use up his retaliation unless I attack him with the Berserker, which I don't really want to do. I need her to get away from the Tyrant Knight somehow. I considered just trying to eat him, but something tells me my odds of that working aren't very good. Jormag does have a pretty mean tail swipe, which does cancel retaliation attacks. I just don't really want to use it on a guy that's by themselves. I might just take the hit and move this character away. Yeah, go ahead and hit that Inquisitor. You go ahead and keep hitting the Tyrant Knight. This guy actually can finish off. Okay, you could finish off the Inquisitor. You can darn near finish off the Tyrant Knight. Okay, I'm gonna take this hit. Trying to think if there's a way that I can finish off that Tyrant Knight on this turn. I think there is. Because I could use the Inquisitor to do it and then hit him with... Not the Inquisitor. I could use the Transmuter to do it and then hit him with this guy a couple times, which would finish him off. He's so darn close. But I would like to also try to kill that other unit if I can, while still pressuring the Tyrant Knight with this character, which is defense. Oh, I should probably use this. Unit and adjacent friendly units gain defense. Can't really do that on this turn, though. There's more important things, like messing this guy up a bit. Who's left here? Jormag could do something here. Okay, here's what I can do. I can move this unit off and out of the way, because Jormag's Tail Swipe, I don't think it... Yeah, it just hits units. It doesn't care if they're friendly or not. So I'm going to put Jormag here and Tail Swipe both these guys. That will kill one, and then allow the Elemental to kill that one. And leaves this guy in kind of a bad situation. He can hit the Berserker for free, but that's about all he can really do. And then I can focus down this guy's defenses a bit. Both of them, actually. Okay, where's my eagle? Still up there. Still doing a good job up there. Just want to harass that shrine. Problem is, the giant, I think... It's acting like the giant won't retaliate against me here. So I'm just going to stay next to that shrine. Actually, this pins it. Alright, actually, go ahead and attack that. Put some damage on it. Or I could send him all the way back here, which might be even better. Yeah, go back there and harass that one. Wait, they just one-shot my eagle? There goes my Inquisitor. This battle's starting to not look a whole lot prettier than what the AI did. Okay, that all happened really fast. What happened to my eagle? Did they have a one-shot ability? It must have just been this Smiting Prayer Blast. They must just have so much damage bonuses on it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's look at the oh my gosh, the damage output on that is absurd. 55 and 49. Because it's got oh they gave that exalted oh my gosh. That stacks like I did not know that stacked like that. They has Exalted Champion, so they're getting damage boosts for all the friendly units in the battle, but then it's getting doubled by the Exalted Champions. Holy crap. That thing's gotta go. Because I don't think they all have Exalted Champions, but that one does. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I just don't have the battlefield spells to match that kind of crap. Alright, this battle is going pretty far to the south. I'm gonna win, but it's gonna be ugly. It's disappointing. And I can't even get to that thing. That doesn't even have a cooldown on it. Holy smokes. Alright, I've got to find some way to break that shrine. A mere 14% chance to freeze. I'm gonna drop this here. Maybe I can stun it. No, I'm not gonna be able to stun that. Those guys are all pinned down up there pretty good, aren't they? Alright, we're gonna have to have you damage that thing. Anyone who can damage that thing needs to damage that thing. Holy crap. Okay, I appreciate the crits. Counts for something anyway. Let's see if I can sunder defense. Okay, we gotta get rid of this little pest back here, so you just do that. Get rid of him. Not too worried about the Awakeners. I think the Berserker might go after them on the next turn, so that's fine. Who do we have here? One more Tyrant Knight. Let's whittle his defense down to get him out of the way. Jormag can probably come pretty close to killing him. Not quite. Okay. Get out of here. I am scared of what that thing can do. That is just a legitimately terrifying unit. Well, I probably need to finish this guy off, so get rid of him. And I'm going to heal. I can't heal that group. Okay, why don't you... They have a blight weakness, so let's do just a little bit more damage to it. Not going to worry about that Awakener right now. I'm going to worry about moving closer to the Shrine of Smiting and trying to burn whatever gets in the way. Okay, you have killing momentum. That's right. Okay, good. You can heal somebody. Heal... What's the range on that attack? I think that's just a 4? Yeah. Guess heal yourself. Yeah, just be selfish. Alright, what can I do up here? Not a lot. These guys are pretty stuck. I can take a decent chunk out of that giant's health. I may as well do that. She's going to take a nasty hit, but I'm going to move away anyway and try to sunder this guy's defense a little bit because he is tanky. And probably should just hit whoever I'm most likely to poison. Could get rid of regen on that giant. Yeah, that's fine. All those units up there are probably dead. I had no idea how absurdly powerful those shrines could become. That is like a whole nother level of absurd. Okay, that Awakener messed up Jormag pretty good there. Yeah, Jormag got hurt. Just keep hitting that thing. It's the #1 threat right now. I think I can kill it on this turn. Okay, could have done without the grazes there, thanks. Okay. What else can I hit it with? I want you to go hit that Awakener. Somebody else can probably get over there, right? Maybe not. If I get that eagle off of me, maybe the 2 War Shamans could do some damage to it. I want Jormag to probably heal up everybody that's right here. I want you to maybe just see if you can get any lucky stuns. Okay, we got a couple. I'll take it. I think that Awakener is pretty much going to be stuck running away from that guy for a while, so that's good. Probably want to drop a heal here. I need some regen. On this turn either. Unless I bring down somebody else to help with it, which I could. Man, if the fairies hadn't fumbled all those hits on it, I don't think I've got enough here. Nope. Oh my gosh, it's so close. It's so close. I need one more thing and I can't get it. Alright, somebody's going to take another massive hit from that thing. I was not at all successful in keeping those shrines off of me. Get that little jerk off our backs, please. And that shrine is going to get fried. Decent odds of stunning these guys, I'll take it again. And I think it's time for Jormag and my hero to get earnestly involved in this situation. Preferably with some extra regen on their side. I'm going to try to surround this shrine here. Jormag can get on that side of it. We're just going to try to pin him in here. Could Ice Breath, but actually that's not a bad move. Yeah, I stunned and froze that guy. Then I'm going to move this person here. And start hacking away at that thing. I wanted to use healing on Jormag with this guy. I'll get it on the next turn. Now you're probably better off back here guarding these people. And you're probably better off right here guarding that person. Okay, he can land a good hit on that. I will take that. This also gives me an opportunity to heal. Give regen to all of those guys. Kinda want to get my fairy out of this situation. Not sure how much of an option that actually is. Can I eat that shrine? Don't think I can. Okay. I should have used channel power before my breath attack. That was an oversight on my part. So I think that... yeah, that would have been really good to use. Yep, silly me. Can I finish that shrine off with anything other than Jormag? Because Jormag would be really good right here with a nice big tail swipe. I think I can. That hero... So I could do this. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Oh good, I crit. Okay, perfect. That helps. Jormag's gonna go right here and tail swipe this big group. I'm going to drop more healing on Jormag. And I'm going to send this hero out to go fight this thing. In fact, I'm going to try to... I can't really pin it in, but I'm going to get out here and just start hitting it. This battle is going to be down to the wire, because they've still got a pretty powerful hero over here. Okay, I want to try to weaken... He's going to charge me. I need to try to step back and weaken this person. I want the fairy out of range of that charge attack guy. Can't do much about that Sun Priest back there, can I? Alright, and I'm gonna actually let... I'm gonna let him take a hit. He's bait now. Focus on the shrine, please. Okay, that's fine. I can sunder his defense a bunch with those guys now. Fortunately, Jormag's got a lot of regen here. Okay, another shrine on its way, going down. I could back up and do a big breath attack here. That could stun a lot of stuff. I want to get this little guy out of the way who's just kind of behind me, being a nuisance. Okay, and I also want to sunder this guy's defense like crazy. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to set this up in a way that forces him to go after one of the transmuters who actually have quite a bit of health, and just make him waste his time on them. I can probably break another shrine here, I think. I would like you here. Go ahead and throw that out there. Get the Berserker here to finish him off. I want Jormag, I think, to back up. Oh, the giant will hit if I do that, though. Well, I could just do this. That'll work. I'm going to channel power first this time. Actually, remember to do that. Oh, you can't do that if you're in the enemy zone of control. Okay. Well, that changes things slightly. I would really like to get at that Shrine of Smiting there. Finish it off. Oh, wait, I can. Yeah, I could do that. And just a nice big breath attack like that. Okay. And I think I stunned the giant too there. And the other guy out there is stunned. That Shrine of Smiting is in bad shape. And their hero over here is also in kind of bad shape. He's lost a lot of defense. Okay, that's fine. You can blink behind my guys if you want. I would really appreciate it if you didn't kill that transmuter, though. Okay, I think I'm good. Get rid of that dang shrine, please. Here's the tricky part. That guy is getting ready to run, and I need to use my hero to revive something before the end of this battle to at least get some unit back. The giant is actually not a very big threat to anyone, so I'm going to leave him alive and focus on killing this hero. Took out a nice big chunk of his health there. I'm not sure why he's suddenly so hard to hit, but... Oh, because he blinked, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well... He used up his movement a bit there, so... Maybe I'll get lucky with a few of these hits. Ooh, I did. Alright, excellent. Alright, so the giant's the only one left. This gives me a chance to try to revive somebody. Don't really know who, but I'm going to... I'm gonna defend. Yeah, just defend for now. Okay, he basically completely wasted his turn. Alright, Berserker. Get out of the Berserker's way, please. Have him... Oh, wait, no. Before I finish the giant, I do want to cancel his retaliation here. Actually, I don't think he... Does he even have retaliation? It's acting like he doesn't. Yeah, I could just move away from that. I have resurrection. Oh, but I can't move and do it at the same time. Hang on, maybe I... No, I can't do that either. We have to leave him alive for one more turn, but I'm afraid he'll kill himself trying to attack something. Jormag does not have regen. I just need to get this hero away down here somewhere. I know I had a ton of units die down here, so we're gonna leave the giant alone for a minute. I'm going to just drop healing, I guess. We'll go to one more turn. Hopefully he doesn't get himself killed on this turn. Okay, good. Alright, who can I revive? I'm sure I have options. Inquisitor or Tyrant Knight. My Tyrant Knight. War Shaman. Inquisitor and a War Shaman. Inquisitor, Smiting. I'm just gonna get one of my Inquisitors back. I could, somewhere around here, I know I've lost Transmuters, but right now, with what I just lost, I would rather have a melee unit back anyway. Okay. We win, but it wasn't any better than what the auto did. It was actually significantly worse. So that's unfortunate. But we did manage to hurt their feelings. We are going to have to back off. There's more reinforcements coming, and it's probably enough to kill me. It's actually not, like, too terribly scary, but it's still enough that I need to leave. Jormag's army needs to go. So we're gonna have to accept a temporary defeat on this front. Yellow showed up with more defense than I was anticipating. However, in defending that city, they are leaving this one to burn, so this is still a net loss for them and a net gain for me. And I've got backup already coming, so there's that too. We're replacing Berserkers with Warbreeds, which is always fun. Okay. Yeah, everybody get the heck out of here, please. It's time to go. Just need to make sure they all can make it right about as far as one another. Yep. Looks good. We will come back and we will finish this job later. The important thing primarily is that the hero survived. Also, I really would like to make sure these guys can't. They can totally catch up to me. You know, I might be okay even if they do. We'll see. Yeah, we can lift the siege. That's fine. Get out of here. I'm interested to see what they do next turn, if they try to chase me down or not. If they do, I think I've got enough healing between the two heroes and the one remaining War Shaman that I could actually bunch everyone up and actually probably beat this. So if they want to run this far out, that's actually fine too, because I've got other units down here that can sort of track them down. Plus it pulls them out of their borders where the sanctuary is protecting them. Got another city packed down. Hey, there's their capital. Well, well, well. Okay, so yellow was way down in the bottom left corner this whole time. Which means Bram's army, once they're done up there, I mean, I could probably carry on and siege Morn, but otherwise I don't see a whole lot of reason to stay. We've got yellow kind of backed into a corner now. All right. Well, that's certainly good news. Let's get adaptive armor cast. That would be handy. I can't use melt armor. That's fire damage. That's cheating. The Warhound is kind of a fun one to have. I don't really want Marching Winter, so I don't really need any of these that badly, though. I'm going to shuffle research. This one's okay for me. We'll get Rituals of Blood. I don't know. I think I would have probably rather had the Warhounds, honestly, but it's fine. Whew, alright. That was ugly. But, made it out alive. Defense, sprint. Adaptive armor would probably be worth getting, I think. Yeah, I'm going to pick up adaptive armor. I need to remember to cast that too after I'm done doing these hero upgrades. And what else can you get? Mana Unchained. Kind of, none of this really looks useful for her. Virulent Outbreak is maybe okay. Rallying Blessing is... The problem is these all use action points to use, and she's honestly just better off hitting stuff. Virulent Outbreak or Frostfire Detonation are somewhat useful because they can trigger... They have much more range and can trigger enemies into attacking you. Frostfire Detonation's probably more useful because it just does damage. Whereas Virulent Outbreak has to get through status resistance. I'll just get that on her, but I don't really think I'll ever use it much. Alright. My ruler leveled up. So Jormag is level... He's level 19 now. So I think I was working on... I was considering Distant Evocation, which I think I'm still probably going to do. What else was I working on in here? There's Blind, that's kind of handy. Frost Evoker, we can't do Fire Evoker. Distant Evocation gives magic attacks more range, which could be useful with that breath attack. I'm going to see if that works. Mostly because I think it'd be fun. Yeah, why not? Another hero captured. I don't need any of this stuff, but since you're in my prison, and like I said, we keep a clean prison, so... Alright, I need to cast my new spell, Adaptive Armor. And I might... Now we'll leave that open for now. New Empire Development skill is available. That's probably this one. I don't really need either of those right now. I do have 800 Imperium, though. I think I know what I might need next. I don't really care about... Well, I'll just look and see what she's got. Nope, that's worthless. Oh, that's the hero I just executed, okay. Back in Frost Citadel, it might be time to grow the city. I believe yes, I've finished sieging that city. What I want to do is get, I want to reach back this way and try to get that mana node, build another conduit back there. Not that I actually really need the mana at this point, though, honestly. It's probably fine. I have 5 farms, I have 4 quarries, 3 foresters. I guess it's more worthwhile to look at what kind of special province improvements I can build and where they might fit well. For example, I've been kind of wanting that Frost Spire all game, and I keep putting it off. I also should probably fit a Spelljammer back here somewhere. This province would be useful just to keep my borders kind of solid here. I think I'll put a quarry there because the farm wouldn't do as well. I have, how much more can I build? I've kind of wanted a forester here for a minute just to get that all in my territory. Yeah, I want that all connected. And I believe I can move further in this direction as well. I will put... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Empire tree here and get the one that lets me stretch my borders a little further. This one. Yes. So now I can start stretching out towards that a mana node back there. I can turn this into a spell protector thing. I guess there's... Hang on, why is there... I can build mana nodes on both of these, actually. What? Oh, that's I didn't notice those focus crystals up there. Okay, cool. Those are actually really handy. I'll pick that up next. How many conduits do I have here? Let's build another research post. I'm doing pretty good on mana right now. I also just lost a ton of units, so that's partially why, but let's do that. And is there any more I can build? Yes, so let's get a conduit there, I guess. We'll kind of balance it out. And how about any more? Yes, okay, I'll just throw quarries down. And there's just one more there. Now, I can also go underground, too. For the moment, I will hold off on that just momentarily. I probably don't really need the farm anymore. Yeah, I can't... oh, wait, actually, I have hit the maximum population. Yeah, I'm at 30 pop, so that's as big as this city's gonna get. Alright, well, you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't need the farms anymore. So what I'm going to do is queue production of... Well, I don't want to say that I don't need the farms at all, but because the tithe collector still kind of benefits from them, but it's getting a pretty big enough benefit. I want that little research post that I've been wanting for forever, the Frost Spire. I want that where that farm is, just because units are going right through there. And then I want the Spelljammer probably where this farm is, just kind of back nestled in there. So we'll just leave that stuff to build and move on. Okay. We'll see if I get chased. Yellow could try to chase me down if they want to. It looks like they're going to. Okay, I think I can make them pay for this. Yeah, I'm going to win this battle. I know it might not look like it, but we'll have to do... This one's going to be one that I'm not going to waste time. I have to do this manually, but I'm pretty sure I can win this. Not saying I can do it without losing any more units, but the main scary stuff is gone, and I can bunch up my people and heal a whole bunch all at once. Let's see, I want to get them to near where that guy is, so let's move up like this. Move Jormag over here, 2 heroes in front. Get the fairies in the back, Berserker up front. And it's time for another big group hug. Probably should have backed up a little bit more. It'll be alright. I just want to turn and make sure everybody's facing the right direction before I do this. Okay. This rejuvenation. I should have had her... Oh, wait, she's going to turn her back anyway. Nuts. Okay, didn't really want that, but... Maybe you do this. Okay, that heals everybody up quite nicely. Now I need to prepare for an attack, because it's probably coming this turn. I should have backed up further away from the enemy. That was my mistake. I have a feeling those knights are going to come charging right into her and Jormag. So, since I already know what they're probably going to do, I can kind of try to set up to make them pay for it. Plenty of transmuters here to mess up their defenses. And I'll leave the Berserker right here. I'm also going to cast Ice Coffin, and I think I can slow them. Yeah, I'm going to actually slow that knight down. So he actually just isn't a problem at all on this turn. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we got a lot of regen. Oh, they stunned Jormag. That's not good. Alright, what I want to do is stun a bunch of those guys back there. I think if I do Mass Condemnation right here... Actually, stunning the hero would be ideal. Let's do that. Let's drop Mass Condemnation here. Let's see, can you get rid of that wolf? Jormag is injured, we have to protect them. Trying to decide if it's better to just go for a... See if I can get a few stuns on those guys back there, or... They've already all kind of used their range attack, so that's sort of a non-issue anymore. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this wolf dies. I'm going to then drop this on that group there. Blinded one of them. Doesn't really make a difference in this context, but I'll take it. And then I want to start working on this guy's defenses. And I need to basically keep everything off of Jormag if I can, which, with their range attacks being all used up, I should be okay. They used all of their range attacks on Jormag there. I probably need to plug this gap with this person. Yeah, we'll just do that and go on defense there. And then what could you do? This guy I'm not sure about. I think I'm gonna have him just use his stun ability. Maybe I get lucky on somebody. 39, 39, 53. He's not already stunned, is he? No. Probably would target him. Okay, that at least takes one of them out of commission for a turn. Who's left that can attack? Oh, you are. Why don't you heal the Berserker there? Oh, they've got a lot of healing too. Oh, they are really going for Jormag back there. Okay, they're actually just swarming me on all sides. Uh-oh. Somebody got a successful taunt off. Oh, they're leaders in this fight. I didn't actually notice that. Okay, this is still difficult, but I think I'm good. I think I'll be okay. Jormag's back in action now. It can actually attack something. That hero's dead, I believe. She can do a lot of damage. The fairies are being dumb. They're off on their own little adventure. I can Sunder Defense, do a decent amount of damage to their leader, although I think their leader is actually not really the biggest threat here. I don't think they're that good. The hero, on the other hand, they gotta go. Plus, this would turn Jormag around. I wish I could just do that, but that wouldn't be good. So we're gonna have Jormag do... So I want to try like a light dragon build sometime, because their breath attack would actually heal friendly units, which it would be fun. For now, let's just sunder this guy's defense and make sure he dies. And now Jormag can easily kill them. Taking some damage in the process, though, like a concerning amount. Jormag is... They still don't have a range attack right now, but Jormag is very vulnerable at the moment. And I have to keep all these units off of them. I want you to sunder that guy's defense a bunch and mess him the heck up. There. Gotta keep the Tyrant Knight away from Jormag. You are a skirmisher unit, so you can move right there. And block them. The only one that can get to... Oh, that guy can. What if I slowed you? Okay, now you can't make it all the way to Jormag unless they kill that guy, who I'm actually going to leave on defense just to buy Jormag time. You can attack again. You can actually use bolstered defense, and I think now is a good time to use that. I should have summoned an elemental. But yeah, let's give some extra defense to everybody there. You need to stay where you're at and just hit something. And that was a free action, so you can still hit the knight on this turn, although I think I'm going to defend. Who's left? War Shaman? You probably just need to stay where you're at. Okay. Okay, Jormag should be okay, and plus I did get some health back, so that helps. Although I think my regen is now all done. Lost an Inquisitor down there, need to remember that. I think that was an Inquisitor. Can try to revive them later. Okay, Jormag's still with us for now. Setup over here is a little bit more conducive to a breath attack now, but I don't know if I'm going to go for it. They still got another hero back there. Holy smokes. Shooting a bow. I would really like to break this person. Jormag could fly out there, but then would very quickly get swarmed. Especially since these guys are skirmishers and can move right past zones of control. I think the better option is to go here. Hit him once really hard. To try to get this person away, so that I can sunder defense. Maybe sending Jormag out there isn't a bad idea, because it gets them further away from the Tyrant Knights, which are arguably a bigger threat. I think I actually am going to do that. And leave these guys down here to fight. Okay. Alright. So hopefully sunder some... Oh, gilded. What the crap. Okay, that's not good. What can we do about that? We can summon an elemental to take damage for us. Would you stop giving me the frickin' fire one? It's not useful here. I need a melee one. Now, what's the odds of this triggering? 14, 35, 20, not good enough. Okay, let's keep attempting to sunder defense. My units are blind right now, so at least they got a couple hits off. Alright, I think Jormag's best bet is to get as far away from that Tyrant Knight as possible. I can go harass this archer a bit. Could I possibly freeze them? Well, I got a chance to stun or freeze, so I guess I'll take it. It seems like a waste to use it on one unit, but yeah, they're slowed and electrified, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, I canceled that guy's retaliation, so I can actually move this person over here safely and kind of guard Jormag a little bit. In fact, I'm going to move them there to just get more in the way of other units. I can slow enemies still. In this case, I'll probably slow this guy so he can't go stab Jormag in the back, although actually he won't really do much damage even if he does that, so I think there's probably a better use I can use for this. I maybe want to condemn all of these units. Okay. Oh, he blinked. Okay. Well, this is still okay. Jormag's hanging in there. I actually do have another heal I can use now. These guys are stunned. Yeah, they got stunned. Crap. I want to get that Tyrant Knight out of the picture here. And ideally the Inquisitor too. I don't really care as much about their hero. But man, that Tyrant Knight's annoying. Alright, the Inquisitor really isn't going to do much damage being injured the way he is. I'm going to use this person to just sunder that guy's defense and mess this Knight up really bad. Can't do anything with my Berserkers. Jormag can continue to go after this guy, though, without too much fear of anything else messing them up. I'm going to drop more healing on Jormag. And what should I use for a spell? There's a 43% chance to freeze their leader. There's a... Ooh, I actually will take that one right there. Yeah. Because that's a full health Inquisitor. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, I think. I can just continue harassing that poor guy up there. I want to hurt these guys. Get some damage on them to lower their damage output. I can kill that knight. My transmuter's getting a little surrounded down there. This guy probably has one turn left before he disappears, I think. So what's the best course of action? I think probably just killing him and using this unit to kill the Tyrant Knight, probably. I don't expect my transmuter is going to make it out of this alive. So we're just going to defend and hope they can tank for a minute. And maybe I can get a freeze on this guy. Nope. Okay, well, they might still live. Yeah, they fumbled. Okay. What can I pick up and where are they? That's one transmuter over there. And my Autumn Fairy died over there. I think I want that Autumn Fairy back. But maybe not. Maybe now's not the time to get it. They're about ready to run. Alright, see if you can get away. Yeah, there you go. Okay, their leader is running like a coward. Why can't I do anything with her? She's gilded, that's why. That's annoying. Can I stun that unit? Hold still for a second. Anything else Jormag can do? The other abilities. I got teleportation. That's about it. Just end turn for now. Okay, that person's gonna try to run. I gotta resurrect somebody. Can't quite reach the Autumn Fairy, which is sad because I would really like to get the Autumn Fairy back. But I need to make sure that guy doesn't get away. So maybe if I can freeze him or somehow lock him in place here. Yeah, Jormag might be able to. Maybe don't hit your friendlies though. Did I freeze him? I did. Okay, he can't go anywhere, so that leaves me free to, for one thing, move down here and hit him with a bunch of defense sundering. And you move you over here to try to get my Autumn Fairy back, just because it's kind of a unique unit that I can't easily replace. And let's see, buff you. Have you run down here and take a chunk out of his health. And then on the next turn we can finish everything off. Is that the Autumn Fairy right there? Yeah. Give me my fairies back. They've been with me for most of this game. Okay. That's what they get for trying to chase me down. Took out a few more units, just another Inquisitor and a Transmuter, but those are easily replaced. I believe their hero did get away, though. But we have taken a very sizable chunk out of their army. So I think we got yellow a bit on their back leg at this point. Plus, reinforcements are here. So I will work on getting everyone paired back up, but I think for this episode I'm going to have to call it here, guys. It's been a little over 2 hours, so I need to wrap this one up. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I do apologize I was not able to wrap this one up before Christmas. Like I said, I'm going to be off for a couple weeks, spending time with family over the holidays. We'll be back in January to record more episodes, so we'll try to wrap this series up sometime. I'm hoping we can have this wrapped up by the end of January, and then we can start talking about the new series, so whatever comes next. I already have some ideas. I pretty much already know what I'm going to do for it, but yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you guys all next month. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, Sarah Feingold, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.